Gender balance is not simply a women's issue. It's an economic issue that impacts all of us. This means that we need to join forces like we're doing today to advocate for more balance and to do so with an inclusive mindset and by determining tangible actions that will truly lead to change. In recent years, we've seen that female stereotypes are being challenged, and a more diverse representation of women is a natural outcome of changing perceptions and attitudes. However, there is still a continuing need worldwide for more progressive mindsets and inclusive behaviors to achieve a more balanced world.
I know throughout my professional journey, being a woman in science and engineering, where there are very few women, and certainly very few women of color, I've been the first of many things. And the thing about my thought process around that is that I don't ever want to be the last. I want to make sure I am lifting up other women.
I believe nobody should have to choose between a paycheck and caring for a new child or a sick family member, or recovering from their own illness. And that's what has been happening in Massachusetts. And once this law really starts taking effect, that should no longer happen. Having paid leave has been proven to attract and retain the most talented workforce, reduce employee turnover, and improve morale and productivity. So the fact that Massachusetts will have the most generous paid family and medical leave hopefully will help bolster our economy as well. So in a lot of ways, it makes sense for not only the people directly affected, the women, the children, the men involved, because lots of men will be taking paid family and medical leave, but also the employers. There's a big return on investment that not everybody is aware of.
As direct service providers, survivors, and allies in Massachusetts, we care deeply about the language used to describe buying sex. We ask you to inform your opinion by listening closely to the people with lived experiences in prostitution and the commercial sex trade, both victims and survivors, female, transgender, male.
You know, we're a volunteer-based organization, 3,500 volunteers, 27 chapters in Massachusetts. 90% are women. So gender balance is definitely important for us. We would love to throw out a call to action to have more men in the community and in our lives. You know, we can all make that call to action to the men that we know to step up and support the volunteer sector, because it's an important sector to make a community strong and to make a community thrive.
At Dignity Matters, we are dealing with period poverty in Massachusetts. This issue severely disadvantages not hundreds but thousands of women and girls here in our backyard. Lack of access to free period protection is holding back not just them through inability to be their best through education or work, but also their partners, their children, their families, and their contribution to our society. So here is a massive, overlooked, hidden, local issue with direct cost to the whole society, but one that can be actually solved quite inexpensively and quickly through our action as women together and through legislation.